Hey there, John here. Welcome back to another Minecraft review. Today we're going to be going over a wonderful mod pack that I just found. I've seen glimpses of this in other mod packs. I don't know if it's the same one or not. It's called Dungeons and Taverns, and it looks really freaking cool because it adds a lot of structures, points of interest throughout the map. Now, there's none of them here. I got a really interesting spawn, though. There is a sunken ship there behind me, but we're going to go through and we're going to find some of these dungeons and taverns. Some of them are in the end, some of them are in the nether, and a lot of them are in the overworld. We're going to look at for the ones in the overworld first, and I believe there's over 30 of them. So kudos to, is it Nova Worstra? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's Nova, I believe. And team, I guess he or she has a team of people to help build these wonderful structures. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. Let's go F5 and let's hunt for some of these structures. We'll look around right here, see if anything naturally spawned in. Otherwise, we're just going to jump from point to point just by doing /locate. Like I said, this is a pretty cool spawn. If you guys want the seed number, let me know and I will post it. If you guys want this mod pack, I'll leave a link for that in the description down below, as well as a link to NeoForge. I use NeoForge to install this, not Forge, for personal reasons. I'm fed up with Forge and I have some issues with the developers of Forge, so NeoForge for the win. Or you can use Fabric as well if you guys are a fan of Fabric mods. Now this is not available on Bedrock. This is just for the Java edition. I'm sure there's something similar to this on Bedrock. There are so many freaking cool downloadables or add-ons in Bedrock that I have not gone through the effort of downloading because they all cost money and I have none. So yeah, let's do a /locate, and then we're going to scroll down here to the Nova structures. This is a Badlands Manors outpost. Let's find that. Guess we're on a hillside. I guess we are in the Badlands. We should be over 100. Okay, whoa, there's an outpost. Whoa, that is freaking cool. Look at that. Yeah, you know what? I recognize this from something, and I can't remember which mod it was. Just this part, not the rest of it. Like there's this section here with what looks like honeycomb. There's another hut up here. It's like a whole pillager village, not just a pillager outpost. They've got a water tank over here. The spawn is a little funky. There's even a little tower here. Like it would be better on flatter ground, but it's fine. It just looks really funky because of where it's at. The loot's pretty good. And then this guy is the full outpost. Oh, there's an iron sword or an iron axe, a goat's horn. Yeah, I know. Rah, rah, rah. Ha, 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 ha. I hear a witch. Yeah, the loot's pretty good. I mean, it's better than the loot from just a regular outpost. Oh. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'd want to ever loot this. You'd have to be pretty powerful to come in here and loot this place. But oh my goodness, it is loaded with stuff. Like usually chests like this in storerooms have nothing in them. This one's full. I mean, it's not like overabundance, but it's got some stuff, man. This is pretty freaking cool. I'd almost like rush in here, block off the doors, and yeah, there's a lot of doors to block off and escape this way through the walls. You'd have to, because oh my god, look at this. Look at this guy. The Ravager would annihilate you. There is so much loot here. This is freaking rad. See, this would make finding POIs way more interesting if you had this much loot to go after. The kitchen's full of stuff for the kitchen. This is pretty cool. I like this a lot. Let's go down. There's a lot to go after, though. I mean, there's a lot of pillagers here. Oh, there's even more. It's like their cold room. Now, I'm not going to spend this much time in every single POI because there are a lot of them. But let's go ahead and... Oh, there's like a full-on mine shaft in here. Like the bottom level is a mine shaft. Yeah, the entrance is like basically a mine shaft underneath. They set it up that way. That's the way the spawn is. Oh, there's even more structures down here. This is really, really awesome. These are very, very Minecraft. That's the whole point of these, is to feel like they belong in the game. And they certainly... Look at that. There's coal in the furnaces. There's never coal in the furnaces, in the pots. Okay, let's go ahead and find our next POI. I'm gonna do the catacomb. What is the catacomb? Okay, we're just gonna plop some torches down here just so we can check this out. Snow underground. And again with the, there's plenty of things to find. I mean, not as much as the last one, but it's still pretty good. There's snow underground. How the heck does snow? There's a diamond in here. And ice, yay. This like must be the ice caves or something. Dude, this guy's in full armor. There are spawners and more witches, man. The witches are what get me because they're what kill me. There are a lot of spawners here. And this goes down a few levels. And there are a lot of spawners here. I don't know if this one is worth finding because so far the loot hasn't been all that great. What I've seen at least. A lot of spawners, so a lot of XP, I guess. Maybe in some of these side shoot rooms, there's the loot. But so far, it's just a whole lot of mobs. I mean, they are catacombs, so that you are going to get lost in here. Just like the... Oh, hey, homie, look it. I'm going to cut through here, okay? I don't see anything in here that's worthwhile. Okay, cool. That is the catacombs, and they're pretty rad in their own right. What is a conduit ruin? Let's find that. So is it like where you would build a conduit? Like this is a ruin and then the conduit would normally go right there, right? So that way you can breathe. It's pre-built for you so you can slap the conduit in there. And there are baddies here, so you got to be careful. What's a creeper crypt? I don't know if I like the sound of this. A creeper crypt? I mean, I don't know. I don't like dealing with like one or two creepers, let alone a whole crypt full of them. Let's see what this looks like. There are plenty of mobs here. Let's put some torches up because it's going to be dark down here. So is it just a dungeon? I hear zombones. I don't hear creepers. Oh, there are just a load of creepers down here. Be real careful finding this. There are other mobs, obviously, but this is really... is there good loot down here at least? Some TNT and some potion, some honey in a bottle. What is a vault? Oh, is it a spawner of like things? Well, that's cool. Do you have to defeat something in order to get this to open? I don't know. This is really cool. Let's go ahead and go into spectator and see how big this thing is. It's good size. It's not massive. It's not too big to explore. Oh, they're underneath these stones. So you break this. Oh, there's your loot. Okay. This is the crypts right here. And there's some reasonable loot, I suppose. It's not great. It's not great. It's not the best loot. So, all right, cool. So there's some loot. The one thing I am noticing is that the stuff from this mod is really, really, really far from spawn. I need to set myself back up to 0 and see if we could find something closer to spawn. This is a desert ruin. That is freaking awesome. Look at this whole entire ruined village. Oh, this is rad. Come on, Mojang. We need this. This is dope. Let's spectate. We're not going to hunt through this entire thing here. Yeah, it's a disaster, but there looks like there's chests everywhere, but you got to dig a lot. But it'd give you a reason to enter these places. To dig through that, to give you a reason to go through that entire ruin right there to get some more loot. There's even like medium-sized structures here. Is there a loot in them? There's no loot in the... Well, maybe in the vases, in the pots. Right? So it's like it's an entire village. Dude, you can make this home. This would be awesome. This is rad. I love anything in the desert, and this just makes it that much better. But there are so many mobs here. So you'd have to go through the effort of clearing all this out. But still, I mean, come on. Look at this. Look at the scale of this village. I wish villages were this big. Okay, this is a fire watch tower. Now, here's a problem with this one. I think the spawn should be at a higher point because fire watch towers are usually at the highest point to overlook the entire forest. Now, I know stuff in Minecraft is randomly generated, but I feel like it should have a minimum height requirement. Like the spyglass makes sense, the flares make sense, a map and some paper. That makes sense for what to be in here. Maybe some food, that would be nice. But the fire watch tower is really cool, but it should be up here and maybe one more level taller because it should clear the height of all the trees and it should be at the top of the hill so it can look down upon everything. Like here, it would make sense here so you can look around and see the entire forest around you and probably this high. That's the only criticism I have of that because that's what fire watch towers are for. This down here is more like a lighthouse because where it's located near the water doesn't really logically make sense, but it does look cool and it is a point of interest. I do like it nonetheless. All right, so this one is really interesting. It's called an Illager hideout. It's also underground, and it's just that. It's it's a whole Illager base underground. These barrels are empty, but you have a lot of food here, so that they're kind of housing themselves. This is like Vault 1011 or Vault 111 right here. They're self-sustained underground, and it's a labyrinth, and we can kind of see it. It's good size. It's like really good size. So they're calling it an Illager hideout. And this part of the beds are all on fire because they let lava spill in. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is really freaking awesome. Look at the size, the scale of this thing. How do you get in here? Like, where's the main entrance? Like, I get that it's a hideout, but there's no cave entrance or anything. It's kind of low. Like underground, it's really deep, and there is no main corridor or entrance in. So this is also the Illager structures, I guess. So this is the Illager hideout and Illager structures are all in one. Let's see what the Illager Manor looks like. Look how far out I have to go. Negative 25,000 and then 32,144. Okay, look, man. I like random spawns and far away things to give you the idea that you got to go really far away. But this is ridiculous. Holy cow, that is awesome. Would I travel 32,000 blocks for this? Maybe. Look at this thing. Holy crap. This thing is awesome. Dude, the Illagers are rich. Like rich. Too much to walk through. But I mean, we're going to have to go get a bird's eye view. I don't know where the front entrance is. Maybe this building here. I thought it was that one there. Look at the scale of this thing. It is massive. Okay, this is a jungle ruin. You have a desert ruin. We got a jungle ruin. Oh, that is nice. Oh, that blows away the original jungle ruins by a mile. That's the size of the original jungle ruin. This building right here. This one right here. The rest of it is just added bonus. That is beautiful. I don't go into jungles very often at all because I feel like I get lost real easy. This would give me a reason to go. Look at all the emeralds. And then this takes you into, oh, there's more booby traps in here. There's a bunch of levers. I don't know what they do, but I'm not going to find out. I hear so many mobs. I hear things tripping, but I don't see what's tripping. I hear pressure plates. That's what I hear. Oh, is it a maze? I think it's a maze. It is. There's a bunch of redstone down here, and there's a maze down here. I'm going to back away. Look at it from below. Oh, yeah. There's a full-blown maze down there. So many mobs. So many protected mobs. I don't see any treasure, though. Oh, right here. There's a treasure room. Is there even an ender chest in here? Oh, my goodness. All this gold. All this loot. There is so much loot here. Oh, very well worth freaking finding this. So all these mobs are worth fighting, I suppose, because holy cow, that's a lot of loot. Oh, there's a door that you got to figure out how to get past, and there's music notes, and that's cool. This is really cool. Okay, this is the Citadel. Now, I spawned in at 100, so am I on top of a mountain? Also very cool. I want to see what this looks like, though. I'm inside of it. Whoa! Look at the castle goes above the freaking clouds. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite dungeon add-on mods I think I've ever seen. They're usually like just basic like tunnels and stuff underground and nothing this elaborate. This one is so freaking pretty. Like so well thought out. So well done. There's so much detail. The amount of freaking spawners that they've added to these things is insane. This is so nice. Again, I don't go to the ice areas or snow areas because I don't like the snow, but this is beautiful. This would give me an absolute reason to go. I'd be terrified to enter these things because I think I would die, but, you know, look at the ice dripping, the frozen water, the ice that's dripping out of the structures. And there's a house down here. I wonder what this is. There's this freaking snowman. Safe haven. What? I hear regular villagers. With beds? Hey, villagers. That's why it's a safe haven. It's their home right outside of this crazy castle. I don't know. I think I'd protect them by doing this so that way they don't get lost. Wow. This is so freaking cool. So the villagers have a huge cabin right in front of this castle. That's freaking beautiful. I don't even know if we're going to make it to the end or the nether in this episode. I think we might have to split this up into 2 parts. All right, so we got the desert ruin, Firewatch Station. This is the Lone Citadel. What about Mangrove Witch Hut? Is it something super simple, like a little tiny witch hut? Or is it going to be massive like this? Okay, this is a Mangrove Witch Hut. Is it just a basic witch hut? They just happen to put one in the mangroves? Maybe a little bit bigger than a standard witch hut. And there is a witch inside. Oh, she's trapped inside, so she can't even get out. Is there a reason to get here? Or is it just a cool witch hut? Not really. There's no reason to come here. It's just another point of interest. Aw. Yeah, she's a little sad that we're leaving. Yeah, there's really no reason to visit the witch hut. All right, it's just a cool point of interest. Block the door. Make sure you don't get splashed with some crazy potions. Okay, this is a stray fort? Whoa. Just a giant spire in the middle of the freaking... See, this would make more sense for a Firewatch. At least height-wise. Oh, are there, what do you call it there? There are. The dude's just sitting. The copper golems. There's a lot of copper here. Oh, you got to climb it all funky. It's not an easy path up. They make it really challenging to get up this thing. What's in the middle of this? Just copper? Oh, the copper bulbs. The oxidized copper bulbs all the way through the center. A lot of material. Very cool, but I mean, there's no point to coming up here. That's just a zombie spawner up here. Cool, I guess. A lot of material. Okay, so these are just random. There's various versions of these shrines. And you would drown halfway down this. Oh, maybe the bubbles would keep you awake. Or keep you alive. There is a little door down here that takes you into what looks like a trial chamber. Oh yeah, there is a little door there. Little copper door. And the copper door takes you into what looks like a trial chamber. It's not a trial chamber, but it looks like a trial chamber. More stuff, more points of interest are always lovely in the game. Now let's go to the taverns part of this. We've seen a lot of dungeons so far. How many taverns are there? Let's see if there are any. That's... Okay, there's one. Okay, found ourselves a tavern. Oh, it's like a whole little market area. That's really cool. Okay, there's the entrance. Oh, it's a nice little tavern. It's got a bunch of seating inside. Doesn't have a bartender. Some kelp, some grub. We can go upstairs. Here's the upstairs, but how did we get up here? There's a cool little fireplace. It's really nice. How do we get up here? Is there a staircase on the outside? Hey, Zombones. Oh, did we walk right by it? We walked right by it. We went this way instead of this way. I see. Hey, Zombones. Look, man. You're not welcome in here. This is for patrons only. Oh, there's bedrooms in here because it's a tavern. Oh, that's rad. Then there's a bunch of little market stalls that are really pretty around here as well. So some more materials, mostly food it looks like because it's a tavern. And we're in a cherry blossom. Then there's a few more variations of this, I guess. Okay, fairly similar in style. This one's surrounded by creepers for some reason. No, you guys aren't welcome. But same kind of setup, right? So you have a back bar over here and some watermelons, some more food, a little horse saddle there, and an upstairs, probably more food places to eat. There's a Oh, there's a patron here. Another here. All right. I really like the taverns. They're a lot of fun. That's like, feels very Minecraft-esque. Look, Creeper, you're not welcome here. And there's more market booths or stalls scattered around this one as well, which is really cool. This is probably going to have the same kind of thing. Yeah, same kind of really basic food items. Little pen over there. I mean, the spawn is weird because the location is weird. You think, again, this is supposed to be an acacia spawn. I would have thought it would have spawned in an acacia biome. This is a weird acacia biome. It's like very small. All right, this looks a lot like the Safe Place Tavern. Oh, wow. I see some stray. Is this like a stray base as well? So it's a tavern next to the snowy stray base. This is a stray base. And then this is another safe haven over here. That's what that tavern was. Outside of that castle was a tavern, not just a standard hut. That was outside of that castle. I see. And then there's a bunch of strays in here, like a stray fortress. I didn't know they could, organize this well. That's pretty rad, though. Oh my goodness. There's so much to this mod that there's no way I could record it all. I've recorded for an hour so far, and I think I've only scratched about half of the available items to see. If you guys want to see more of this, if you guys want to see the stuff in the end and in the nether, let me know in the comment section below. I mean, if you look at this list here, there's a ruined town, there's a remnant town, there's a lot more things that we haven't seen, all these different variations of taverns. I don't know what a toxic lair is. There's a trial dungeon, the undead crypts, and then there's the standard villages. Let's look at one village at least. Let's go to, because these are villages that don't normally exist. There's a witch villa, a village swamp, a village in the jungle, a village in the birch forest, which don't exist. Let's go to one in the jungle. We have one in the swamp technically now, so let's go see one in the jungle. All right, this is a jungle village. It's very small. So it looks like they have, for their gardens are above ground. Oh, like this is their market booth. And it's got some maps and stuff in it. And these are huts with like grass roofs. The chests have reasonable amounts of things in them. There's some beds. I don't see any villagers. Oh, there's a villager over there tending to his garden or her garden. I can't tell. And then here's the town hall, the town center. Hey, villagers. Very cool. And then another little hut over here, the bed and the staircase to the upstairs. That's like an old school Minecraft house, actually, with the stairs to the roof. That's really interesting. And then there's that's a cool way to do a lantern. I like that. This is a very sparse jungle biome. And then there's this one here. It's got a giant parrot. It's like a parrot statue. Anyways, we're going to end it right here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you guys want to see more, like I said before, if you guys want to see the nether and the end and other structures in the overworld, let me know in the comment section below and we'll do a part 2 of this video. There's just so much that they added to this video, to this mod, that there's no way I could cram it all into one video and not make it super fast. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smack that like button down below or say something nice in the comment section. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, until the next one. See ya. YouTube thinks you'll like this video right here. You can click on it to check it out.